Apple Resources Private Limited.
Welcome students to an enriching learning journey ahead with Wood Apple Resources. Class 5 Maths, I'm your teacher Disha. Here are your friends.
I'm Gopi.
I'm Abhi.
Dear students, today I'm going to teach you Chapter 9, Birthday Gifts, Volume and Nets of Solids. Bhumi and her father are in the living room, surrounded by gift boxes and wrapping papers, as Bhumi's brother Jian's birthday is about to come.
Papa, Jian is turning 7 today. I got him 7 special gifts.
That's wonderful, Bhumi. Let's make sure they are packed nicely.
Papa, please help me select packing box for gifts.
Of course, Bhumi. Let me see the boxes.
After some time,
How about this one?
pointing to box A.
It looks spacious enough.
Yes, Papa. The box A is good for packing. Remember, students, it's not just about the gifts. It's about spending time together as a family and creating memories.
Students, let's learn about volume. Volume is all about the space occupied by three-dimensional objects. Take a look around. You will see plenty of examples. See these plain surfaces, like the pages of a notebook or the paintings on a wall. They don't have volume, they only have area. But when we talk about solid figures like cubes and cuboids, that's where volume comes into play. Imagine a cube, Whoopi. It's a solid box, with all sides being squares of the same size, truly three-dimensional.
Absolutely. A cube has 6 faces, 8 vertices, and 12 edges. It's like a building block for space.
And then there's the cuboid. It's similar to a cube, but with every surface being a rectangle, equally three-dimensional and equally fascinating. To measure the volume of any 3D object, we need to measure its sides. And volume is measured in cubic units. For a cube, you simply multiply the length of one side by itself 3 times. Side multiplied by side multiplied by side, side into side into side. And for a cuboid, it's just as easy. Multiply the length, breadth and height together. Length multiplied by length multiplied by height. So, whether it's a cube or a cuboid, understanding volume helps us grasp the space these solid figures occupy. Volume adds depth to our understanding of the world around us. Units of volume. Bhumi is sitting at a table surrounded by various objects like chocolate cubes, Lego blocks, and old iron lockers. She is fascinated by how the units of volume depends on the dimensions of the object being measured. Let's learn from some examples. For instance, when we measure the volume of a chocolate cube, we use cubic millimeters, denoted as cubic mm or mm cube. And when it comes to those colorful Lego blocks we love to play with, we measure their volume in cubic centimeters, written as cubic cm or cm cube. And what about those sturdy old iron lockers? Their volume is measured in cubic meters or m cube.
It's amazing how the units change depending on the scale of the object.
Indeed, Bhumi. Now let's put our knowledge to the test. Imagine we have a structure consisting of 2 rows, each containing 3 cubes and 2 layers in total. How do we calculate its volume? Well, to find the total volume, we multiply the number of rows by the number of cubes in one row and the number of layers. So that would be 2 rows multiplied by 3 cubes multiplied by 2 layers, which equals 12 cubic units. Understanding volume and its measurement units opens up a world of possibilities, whether we are building with Legos or exploring the dimensions of everyday objects. So students, learning about volume helps us better understand the space around us and how to quantify it. Nets. Bhumi, why are you unfolding this card box?
Look at that! This is a net and looks like a special pattern that can be cut and folded to create a solid shape, just like this cube.
And guess what? This net right here corresponds to the shape of a cube. Now imagine that each line on this net represents one edge of the cube. When we fold along these lines and connect the edges, we end up with a fantastic cube. How can a simple pattern transform into a solid shape?
Absolutely! Nets are like blueprints for making 3D objects. They help us understand the structure of different shapes.
And you can find nets for all sort of shapes like cubes, cylinders, square prisms and more.
It was really amazing.
Students, in this chapter, you have learnt about volume, units of volume, nets. Thank you for joining us. Keep learning and exploring with Wood Apple Resources.